Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore what makes a book tick. Today, we're tackling one of the giants, Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. This Russian masterpiece has been making waves since its publication in 1866, and for good reason. It's a raw, unflinching look at the human condition, an exploration of the darkest recesses of our minds, and a testament to the power of literature to confront us with our own mortality. To understand the significance of Crime and Punishment, it's essential to consider the historical context in which it emerged. Dostoevsky wrote this novel during a time of great social change in Russia, when the old aristocracy was crumbling and the new middle class was rising. The country was also experiencing a surge in revolutionary ideology, with many young people embracing radical ideas about freedom, equality, and justice. Against this backdrop, Dostoevsky crafted a story that would challenge the conventional wisdom of his time and pose fundamental questions about morality, guilt, and redemption. From a literary perspective, Crime and Punishment is a product of the realist movement, which sought to depict everyday life in a truthful and unvarnished way. Dostoevsky's novel is characterized by its use of psychological realism, where the inner lives of the characters are explored in depth, revealing their thoughts, feelings, and motivations. This approach was innovative for its time, as it created a sense of intimacy and immediacy with the reader, drawing them into the world of the novel. One of the key literary traditions that Crime and Punishment relates to is the concept of the superfluous man, a figure who appears in many 19th-century Russian novels. The superfluous man is typically a young, educated, and idealistic individual who feels disconnected from society and struggles to find his place in the world. In Crime and Punishment, this character is embodied by Raskolnikov, the protagonist, who is a former student-turned-murderer. Through Raskolnikov's story, Dostoevsky explores themes of alienation, moral ambiguity, and the search for meaning in a seemingly meaningless world. One of the most striking aspects of Crime and Punishment is its use of psychological suspense. Dostoevsky masterfully crafts tension through Raskolnikov's inner turmoil, as he grapples with guilt, rationalization, and the weight of his own conscience. This is achieved through a range of literary devices, including stream-of-consciousness narration, symbolism, and foreshadowing. For example, the character of Svidrigailov, who appears in several pivotal scenes, serves as a symbol of Raskolnikov's darker impulses, highlighting the blurred lines between good and evil. The character of Sonia is another notable example of Dostoevsky's literary skill. She is a beautiful embodiment of redemption and compassion, whose selflessness and empathy serve as a counterpoint to Raskolnikov's nihilism. Through Sonia's story, Dostoevsky explores the possibility of forgiveness and personal growth, raising important questions about the nature of morality and the human condition. The iconic scene where Raskolnikov confesses to Sonia is a masterclass in dramatic tension, with Dostoevsky using language that's both sparse and evocative. Crime and Punishment has had a profound impact on literature and culture, influencing countless works of fiction, from Albert Camus' The Stranger to Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver. In conclusion, Crime and Punishment is more than just a novel. It's a mirror held up to humanity, reflecting our darkest fears and highest aspirations. It's a reminder that literature has the power to confront us with our own mortality, to challenge our assumptions, and to inspire us towards greater empathy and understanding. What does it mean to be human? How do we find meaning in a seemingly meaningless world? And what is the true cost of our actions? That's all for today's Lit with Ernest. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.